In November 1463, Pope Pius II declared a crusade against the expanding Ottoman Empire. A key ally in this effort was Skanderbeg, the revered Albanian leader, who was poised to play a central role in the campaign. The Republic of Venice also joined the crusade. Despite papal efforts, most major European powers declined to participate. Florence, Milan's Duke Francesco Sforza, France's King Louis XI, and Ferdinand I of Naples each gave their refusals. Still, the Venetians sent 500 cavalry and 500 infantry under the leadership of the Italian commander Antonio de Cosenza, better known as Cimarosto, to aid Skanderbeg. Meanwhile, in the north, Hungarian King Matthias Corvinus succeeded in retaking strongholds in Bosnia, including the important fortress of Yetsa, recently seized by the Ottomans. Sultan Mehmed II responded with a campaign of devastation through Bosnia, expecting resistance to collapse. The Hungarians stood firm. Though the Ottomans made limited gains and briefly besieged Yetsa, Matthias managed a breakout, though 200 of his men were captured and executed in Constantinople. Nonetheless, the fortress held, forcing the Sultan to withdraw. In response to Skanderbeg's earlier incursion into Macedonia, the Sultan reinforced fortresses in the region and dispatched Seramet Bey with 14,000 cavalry to Ohrid, near Skanderbeg's territory. After hearing of this, Skanderbeg assembled 12,000 cavalry and marched toward the city, even after receiving grim news that Pope Pius had died shortly after arriving in Ancona to join the crusade. Before the battle, Skanderbeg left Cimarosto and his Italian detachment at Balkans and pushed into Macedonian lands, raiding as he advanced. At Ohrid, he encouraged his troops with a rousing speech and devised a cunning tactic. A 500-strong cavalry unit led by Pique Emanuele and Peter Angeli would approach the city gates, stir up dust, and provoke the garrison. As planned, the Ottomans launched a pursuit, only to fall into an ambush. Skanderbeg's forces emerged and crushed the Ottoman troops, killing 10,000 and capturing 12 units, including Seramet Bey's own son. Losses among the Albanians and their Venetian allies were minimal. Legend has it Skanderbeg celebrated with a meal of letnica, a prize trout from Lake Ohrid once reserved for Byzantine emperors. The 12 captured Ottoman officers were ransomed for a hefty 40,000 ducats, which Skanderbeg shared equitably with his troops. Although Ohrid itself wasn't taken, the campaign was hailed as a success by the Venetian Senate. The larger crusade, however, unraveled after Pope Pius's death, with disillusioned cardinals redirecting raised funds to Venice. Seizing the opportunity, Sultan Mehmed sent Balabin Badera, an Albanian-born Ottoman commander, to challenge Skanderbeg. Though he initially replaced Seramet in Ohrid, Balabin suffered defeat at Vakul and continued to clash with Skanderbeg until his mortal wounding at the Second Siege of Crui. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more stories of legendary